Good morning, children. Today, let's begin with EVS again. So, children, we have already finished with, we have already started with healthy eating. We have seen different types of food. Okay, those are energy-giving foods, bodybuilding foods, and protective foods. Okay, now these are the three types of food we have already seen. Now, giving food are those food such as oil, butter, ghee, then even sugar, potatoes, rice, which contains lot of fats and carbohydrates. They are energy giving food. And then bodybuilding foods are those food which contain high amount of protein, like eggs, then milk, then even fish, then non-vegetarian food, meat. All these contain high amount of protein, so they are known as bodybuilding food. Okay, and the last category that we have studied is protective food. Now protective food are those food such as vegetables, green leafy vegetables, and fruits. Okay, so we have already done that. Now let us today know about different food habits of people. Okay, so let's begin. Now children, there are two types of food habits that are usually prevail in Indian society, or we see two types of people or two types of habits people have, eating habits. Like one is vegetarian and one is non-vegetarian food habits. Okay, now, what is vegetarian diet, or what is a vegetarian food habit? Vegetarian diet includes plant-based diets. Okay, plant-based diets like fruits, vegetables, etc., with or without the inclusion of dairy products or eggs. See, here some people are there who include milk, cheese, butter, ghee, or those they eat all these things. But there are some people who avoid eating consuming this type of dairy products also. Okay, with the now with the exclusion of meat. Exclusion means not at all including non-vegetarian food or meat or fish or such type of food. Okay, now you can see in the picture, these are all vegetarian food: vegetables, fruits, then butter, milk, all these. Why? Because we get it from plants. Why do we call this as vegetarian food? Because we are getting it from plants. So this is the important part which we have to understand. Vegetarian food is those food which we get from plant. Okay, now what is non-vegetarian diet? Anything that requires animal slaughter. Animal slaughter means killing of animals. Food that is not of plant origin. Okay, which we never get it from plant, which includes meat, eggs, fish, seafood. Now here you can see such type of non-vegetarian food we are getting from animals like chicken, goat, then even pig, pork, usually. And then there are other things, even other things of seafood that is from fishes. We get seafoods, oysters people eat, lobsters people eat, prawns people eat. So they are all non-vegetarian food. Okay, now advantages. Now both have their advantages and disadvantages. Now advantages of vegetarian foods: easily chewable. They are very easily chewable. Okay, easily digestible. Okay, that means it does not give any pressure on your digestive system. They are easily digested by our body. Vegetarian foods are cheap and non-vegetarian foods than non-vegetarian foods. Okay, vegetarian foods, vegetables are cheaper than non-vegetarian foods. Then some vegetables can be eaten raw. Obviously we make salads out of it, so we can eat those raw. Raw means kacha, which we can eat kacha also, like cabbage we eat, then we eat cucumber, we eat carrot. All these vegetables we eat raw. Vegetarian foods do not contain as much fat as non-vegetarian foods. That means the fat amount, usually those who are obese people, those who want to lose weight, then they usually prefer vegetarian diet. Okay, why? Because the fat content, the calorie content in vegetarian food is less as compared to non-vegetarian food. Now, advantages of non-vegetarian food: rich in protein. It is very good source of protein. That means high rich source of proteins they are. Vitamin B complex, especially B12. Now, those who eat, here I want to mention one very important thing: those who eat non-vegetarian food, they will never be anemic. Anemic means they will never have iron deficiency, because non-vegetarian food contains heme protein. It is a type of a protein, iron protein, which is very easily digested by our body. So non-vegetarian people have high irons in their blood. Okay, so they will never suffer from iron deficiency. So B12 is usually linked with iron. Okay, now fish, especially the small varieties, are rich source of calcium. Even those who eat fishes or non-vegetarian food, they have good hairs, nails, then skin texture is very good. Okay, so these things are very important. Okay, so here it is just what I have I am giving you the advantages and non-advantages. It is not given in the textbook, but I want you all to know that why this food and what is good in this food and what is good in this food. Now, egg, now it is rich in calcium also. Fishes are rich in vitamin A, very rich in vitamin A. Okay, cod liver oil, fishes, capsules are usually available for vitamin A. Egg white is good source of protein and easily digested. Okay, now see, there are vegetarian and non-vegetarian, these only two type of people. But nowadays there are one more type of people. They have been added to this category. They are known as eggitarian. Eggitarian means what? See, some people are purely vegetarian, they don't eat non-vegetarian food, but as the changing times or the need of the hour, if we can say, eggs are a very rich source of protein. Okay, so now if you take, egg is a whole food, as we say. So if some people, those who are vegetarian people, they have started eating eggs also. They have included eggs in their diet, only egg or things made out of egg. So these such people are known as eggitarian. They don't eat other non-vegetarian food, only and only eggs and products of eggs or things made out of eggs. So they are known as eggitarian. It is not at all like see, non-vegetarians, they eat eggs. Okay, there is no not an issue, but vegetarian, the people, they never do that. But for the, because the type of protein present in egg is a very high type of proteins, okay, which is required by our body. So we have to, people have included eggs in their diet. So because of that, they are known by other category, which is known as an eggitarian category. Okay, so here I end this session, and there is one more link, children, for the worksheet. So watch that link and complete the worksheet. Okay, thank you children.